Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tempcast episode, I believe it's 65. Today, I'm joined by my co-hosts, Alan John.
Hey, what's up?
And very special guest, Jordan, RyRyIV.
Hello, I am not Steven. He's gone today.
He is, and I am your enigmatic host, Ericzander. Now, I want to get started by saying that there's been some confusion over the past week or so. Alan John and Steven did the podcast last week without Jordan or myself, and the basis was allegedly I was hashtag canceled, and Jordan himself was actually stealing from churches. Here's the issue. Often Jordan and I, for whatever reason, people think we're the same person. They often get us confused. So what had actually happened was I was stealing from churches, whereas Jordan was the one who
he was not.
Who was
I have photos of me taking money out of the church collection.
I steal from churches. Jordan asks people for their ASLs. So we come on here. I'm trying to explain myself over here. It was Jordan who did it.
Jordan did nothing, and Eric is ignoring the fact that it doesn't matter because the difference between me and Eric is just how close one is to the mic. That's all. That's it. Further back from the mic, I'm Eric.
We're very good at throwing our voices. So in a roundabout sense, I did steal from those churches.
Jordan, how do you explain yourself now? I mean, I'm confused. I mean, should you even be here?
If stealing from churches is a crime, then lock me up. I want a Ryzen 9 CPU, man.
Who are these Discord messages from then?
That's not my Discord.
Yeah, that's not mine either.
I'm looking at...
Wait, why does it say Freestyle Productions? Oh my goodness.
Wait, what? It says... Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, Alan John! You're the canceled one.
Oh no.
Explain yourself.
I was in a dark place at that time of my life, and...
It's last week.
Oh my god, it really is me. Oh no. And she said she was 16, not 15. Okay. This is equally fun. Okay. We need to move on. I wish I could reverse my bad actions and it makes it so that everybody forgot about them. Speaking of, Rockstar is trying to do exactly that. With its basically 180 move on the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, basically announcing that they know about the issues with the Definitive Trilogy. They know that it's crap, and they are bringing back the original versions on their respective stores, which is a win in my book because they removed that the instant the Definitive Edition came back, which is not something anybody really appreciated, not from a game preservation perspective, not from a consumer perspective, I guess, because those games are arguably a better way to experience those games, like in their original form. And they have vowed to fix the issues with upcoming updates, which is something that hopefully happens because, as I've said, with Steven, who unfortunately passed away last weekend, we talked about this on the last episode, that this game is unfinished. Like, it has some elements of a good game in it, but it's just really unfinished.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think that the biggest issue with the remaster is that once again, there's no Michael Jackson in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Until they bring Michael Jackson back, I'm not interested. The games are trash. The soundtrack was what made Vice City great. Make Vice City great again. Bring back Michael Jackson.
My biggest complaint is that it's not a very definitive edition. This is false advertising. We should sue Rockstar.
I've been enjoying all of the screenshots that I've been seeing about these games, like the people with the creepy salad fingers, and like just the off models. And even some things, like some in-universe jokes don't even work anymore with the new graphics, like the restaurant. I forgot what the name of the restaurant was, but yeah, no, not that one. It was something with a bolt. It looked like a donut shop. but the bolt now looks like a donut.
So stupid.
It is kind of stupid. But then again, they outsourced this project to the same people who made them for Android, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It feels like a cheap. I mean, I assume that it is expensive, but a cheaper version of, they could have done it right. They really could have.
You know what else they can do right? Take-Two can withdraw their lawsuit against the REVC and RE3 modders. That would be nice.
Oh, they're not going to do that.
Yeah, but until they do that, I'm not even touching anything by Rockstar. Once again, still holding strong.
Yeah, I mean, I played Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PS4. I think it was like I don't even know how they did that. Was it a PS2 game? I don't remember how I got it, but somehow I was able to play it on the PS4. And that version was all right. I mean, it was sort of faithful to the old one. I have no interest in doing the remastered trilogy just because it seems like they have taken a lot of the soul out of the older games and have, I don't know, made them worse.
Yeah, exactly. That's what a lot of people thought about this, that it did have like some gameplay improvements which were modernized, like the weapon selection now being the same as it is in GTA 5 and all that. Yeah, they should keep that, but try to restore it back to its original like form, because this visual upgrade, it's all over the place. Just yesterday, I saw a video where, and this is going to be spoilers for San Andreas. So
what? No.
In San Andreas, there is a part in the game where you actually meet the protagonist of GTA 3. Yep. And the thing is, the model that they use in San Andreas looks nothing like the model for the protagonist, the remake of 3.
Is it so much so that they're trying to act like it's not the same guy?
I guess. Claude? Yeah, it doesn't even look like Claude. It doesn't at all. It's completely different in terms of its fidelity and in terms of its art style. It's not like some people are saying, oh, it's supposed to be like that because Claude looks 10 years younger. Okay, so what? In the span of 10 years, his art style of his face changed? Excuse me? No. And this game, you either scrap that idea of updating the visuals. You just bring the old textures, the old models back, give it RTX lighting. That's it. That's your remake. You're done. No, we need to fix the models, make them look like Fortnite. No, you don't. Please. Anyways, I'm tired of talking about this.
Well, but Fortnite's so popular.
We like Fortnite. You know what also is popular? The hit mobile game Raid Shadow Legends. Use my code. Eric.
Is that by what company makes Raid Shadow Legends? Is it
Activision Blizzard?
GBA Temp. Oh.
Imagine if GBA Temp developed Raid Shadow Legends. We'd be so rich. Oh, dude.
Yeah. God. Well, we did it. Create Alien John, and we're still. Yeah, the GBA Temp community, open source Alan John.
Would we have to make so much clickbait if we made Raid Shadow Legends?
That would be nice, yeah. We should make Raid Shadow Legends too. Can we do that? Can copyright allow us to do that? I mean, it's a different game, so
I don't know if Activision Blizzard is in any position financially to sue people right now. I feel like we can get away with doing whatever we want. What are they going to do about it?
Oh, interesting. Why aren't they in any position?
Something about some dude named Bobby Kotick.
Oh, explain it to me, lawyer.
He's in trouble, and I'll explain as soon as you tell me who the fuck that is.
So I'm legitimately surprised that somebody like Ericzander, who is at least 7 years older than me, I feel like, he doesn't know.
I don't think I'm that much older than you.
How do you know about Bobby Kotick? He was the most hated gaming personality for like a good decade.
I thought that was PewDiePie or Ninja.
Everybody loves PewDiePie or Ninja.
PewDiePie.
Yeah, this episode is sponsored by PewDiePie. Go subscribe to PewDiePie. Anyways, Bobby Kotick was hated so much during the Blizzard Activision merging. He was hated by many people because he doesn't consider himself a gamer. He's more of a businessman. And he's the reason why we have a Call of Duty every year and why most of those Call of Duties suck.
Oh, so he's the reason that Blizzard's making a lot of money. I gotcha.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah. Have you, Ericzander, checked Activision's stock price lately?
I'll check it right now. Remember when I used to do that all the time?
While Ericzander is checking, I will actually in here before anyone on the website can. No, Raid Shadow Legends is not made by Activision Blizzard. That was called a joke, children.
Oh, dude, Activision is nuts. Wow. They are down. The past 3 months has not been good for them.
Should we buy the dip?
Oh, son of a bitch, I'm invested in it too.
Hold, Eric. It's going to the moon.
I forgot.
Bottle it in, boys, because 1,000 Activision Blizzard employees have signed a petition to remove Bobby Kotick as the CEO of Blizzard/Activision. Can anybody explain why? Why did he do something wrong?
I feel like that's a good opportunity for the lawyer to explain.
He is a child molester?
I don't think you could say that.
Do you have his Discord logs? How would you know that?
I don't know. What do you do? I'll explain. But what do you do?
There's an article on the Wall Street Journal, but I can't open it because I need to buy a membership. I mean, it says right here that Bobby Kotick knew for years about the sexual misconduct allegations which were going on at Activision Blizzard.
Oh, is this where the what's her girl killed herself because of the photos?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bobby, yeah. Yeah, Bobby's in legal trouble because he did that?
Oh, he didn't kill anybody, and he didn't share nude photographs as far as we know. I mean, he's the one saying this, not me. So I'm not the one who's doing the defamation.
Yeah, I'm staying out of this potential lawsuit.
If you say everything with a questioning inflection, you can't get sued for defamation. Can you?
Yeah, I like how this entire thing it's going back to a Wall Street Journal article, which I can't even read. That sucks. I mean, is there any way I could read this for free?
DM Alan John on the website. He'll give you the ROMs.
Free Wall Street Journal.
Wall Street Journal free.
Aren't you able to like if you get the article from Google? I thought that it's free to watch view.
Oh, maybe like use AMP instead of WW? Huh.
Or you should pay for your news.
Why would I pay for something that's free?
Speaking of paying for news, you can go ahead and donate to GBAtemp.net, the most underground, the greatest gaming community.
Okay, this is from a Polygon article posted on November 19th. It very briefly summarizes that Wall Street Journal article. Basically, Bobby Kotick told the company's board of directors that he didn't know what was going on in the company. But in fact, he had known about the allegations, including the rape allegation and all the sexual misconduct allegations, and just minimized it. Just tried to brush it off as it was nothing.
The most interesting thing is that Activision's board of directors are completely supporting Bobby Kotick for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But Sony and Xbox sure aren't. They are mad at Bobby Kotick.
For
Major Spencer, he like outright denounced Activision like it's in Civ 6 or something. Like they said, "Oh, we don't appreciate that kind of stuff in the gaming industry." Like, "Oh, damn."
And he said that they would be taking a look at their relationship with Activision Blizzard going forward.
That's bad. That's bad news. You don't want Microsoft to say that to you.
I mean, what kind of hold does Microsoft even have on the gaming industry? Come on.
I'd say it's growing every day. I mean, I don't see any PlayStation 5s for sale, but I see Xboxes everywhere, so that means
PlayStation for life.
Are you guys shit talking me right now?
No.
Okay.
God, why would we?
Because PlayStation for life, baby.
PlayStation 5 life.
If it ain't trophies, I don't want it.
Speaking of trophies, I get one. What game is going to get the trophy called Game of the Year this year? Well, we have the nominations, and the nominations are Metroid Dread and some other games. So anyways.
Well, one of those other games is Resident Evil Village, which is my Game of the Year and what I voted for.
I mean, you voted wrongly.
No.
Metroid Dread. I mean, I guess Resident Evil might be a good game, but it's not a Metroid Dread.
No, it's a Resident Evil.
I'm voting for Ratchet and Clank just because I think that it is a Sony exclusive. Therefore, I'm voting for it.
So here are the nominations. It's Deathloop. So nobody cares about that game, even though it's
except
good.
for all the people who are going to vote for it and how
yeah.
it's inevitably going to win.
Yeah, but, it sucks. It Takes Two. That's not even a game. That's a song from the 90s. It takes two to make a game so right.
It's also a publishing company, Take-Two. Like,
yeah.
You don't need that.
Take-Two. So, Metroid Dread, the good one. Psychonauts 2. Didn't this game come out like 6 years ago? I remember seeing the Kickstarter for it a long time ago.
Why is Eric trying to show me below his belt?
I wasn't. All right, moving on. I needed to grab a rubber band.
This is turning into an Activision Blizzard-esque situation.
Ericzander was trying to show his Ratchet and Clank.
No, I wasn't.
We need the Tempcast CEO to ignore this for years before things spiral out of control now.
We have determined that the Tempcast CEO has reacted adequately to this Ratchet and Clank situation. Anyways, and Resident Evil Village is also
the good
one of the nominees. Like, yeah, okay, I guess. But really though, Metroid Dread, it's gotta win, right?
Why does it gotta win?
Because it's the only game I've played out of this entire list, and it's good. It's legit one of the best games.
But how would you know that if you haven't played the other games that are nominated?
I played Resident Evil, not Village. First one.
Have you played Resident Evil 4 yet? Because if so, you've essentially played Resident Evil Village.
No, I played Resident Evil 1 on YouTube.
Ooh.
And I did not.
Hold on. How do you play a game on YouTube?
It's like Google Stadia basically, but you just don't use a controller or a keyboard, or you don't even control anything. But I still didn't like the controls because the 10 controls are so bad in that game. That's why Metroid Dread, though, the controls are snappy, quick. I love them. So intuitive.
Metroid Dread, that's a first-person shooter, right?
No, you're thinking of Deathloop.
Oh, no, I think I was thinking of the only Metroid games I played, the Metroid Prime series.
That's kind of upsetting because Metroids are very good and you're a very big Castlevania fan, so I'm fairly sure that you would...
I am a big Castlevania fan.
I'm almost certain that you would love Metroid.
I'm sure I would. I'm sure I would love the hell out of it.
I wish I could play Metroid again. I wish I could play Metroid Dread again.
Is it gone forever?
No, but you can only experience something for the first time once.
Yeah.
Unless you have brain damage. Like Bobby Kotick?
That explains everything. So people at his workplace are literally getting sexually harassed, and he's like, oh, this is fine. This is okay, I guess.
He didn't realize.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys.
He's like the judge at the Kyle Rittenhouse case.
Whoa.
Buddy.
Yeah. Eric, didn't you tell us that you wish you could have defended Kyle Rittenhouse?
So, you guys hear about the new DBZ game?
Vote for Resident Evil Village in
Vote
Game of the Year before we move on.
Dragon Ball Z. Codebreaker.
I like how I Googled DBZ game and I got the Wikipedia article for the Game Boy Advance.
Hey, there you go.
That's fun. Oh, wait, no. I Googled GBZ. Okay, I'm retarded.
Like Bobby Kotick?
But yeah, Dragon Ball, The Breakers. It's a new Dragon Ball game that got an announcement trailer. And it's It's a fun asymmetrical multiplayer online game, which it's gonna get a beta soon, I guess, and
closed beta.
It's basically Evolve or Friday the 13th or
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight, yeah. It's a good one.
It's an 8-player game, 7v1. 7 people take the role of 6 random NPCs or Oolong, and the other 1 takes the role of Frieza or Cell.
Who's Oolong?
Oolong's the shape-shifting pig who asked for Bulma's panties from the Magic Dragon.
Hold on. It's not necessary, depending on the version that you watch, it's not necessarily Bulma's underwear. Sometimes it's the softest pair of underwear in the world. Sometimes it's just a pair of women's underwear. Get that straight.
Is that the episode where Bulma is like, hey, you know what? I'll lift up my skirt if you give me your Dragon Ball. And Goku's like, why would I want to see your fanny?
That was an earlier one.
No, but I do remember that episode. Wasn't that the first episode?
First or second. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that's when they first met.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Then they married each other,
No,
right?
they didn't.
Got married.
Why didn't they marry each other?
Because he already promised Chi-Chi that he would marry her.
But he doesn't even know what that is.
Oh.
He thought that marriage was a food, but he promised, so he did it. And then Bulma was like dating Yamcha, and then she's like, fuck Yamcha. And then she's like, hey, Vegeta, what's up? Thanks for killing Yamcha. Even though it was technically Nappa, but still. Well, no, it was technically a Cyberman. Yeah.
And Nappa planted the Cybermen.
Yeah, but at Vegeta's request.
As we've all know, Cybermen don't kill people. People kill people with Cybermen.
The only way,
so it was Nappa.
The only way to beat a crazy Cyberman is a good guy with a Cyberman. Give all the teachers Cybermen, and we wouldn't be having all of these Cybermen problems.
Did either of you ever play any of these other asymmetrical multiplayer games?
I guess I played Prop Hunt on Gmod. I think that's the same thing.
I played Among Us.
It's similar. I remember Prop Hunt.
Yeah.
I never got around to Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th, which is weird because I love horror, but I have played a decent amount of Evolve. And I liked Evolve, and it looks like this is kind of more similar to Evolve because in Evolve, depending on how good you were doing, Eric, I don't give a shit about your why not.
It hatched from my egg.
In Evolve, depending on how well you're playing / what level of the game you're on, your alien gets stronger and takes on new forms, which it looks like that's what they're doing with Cell in the trailer. To my knowledge, Dead by Daylight nor Friday the 13th do that, so that's kind of fun.
So is Cell like an insect?
Yes.
He's an android with the DNA of everyone, but also an insect.
He's got the DNA of mostly everyone. I don't think he has trunks in him. Does he?
Does he have Beerus in him? Oh, well, why not?
I thought you didn't care about my why not.
Okay. I just got roasted. That was good. Fair enough.
It took I was hatching that egg this entire podcast. It took that long. Jeez.
Wait,
sorry, I have COVID.
Does it count steps in the 3DS game?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I used it like time. Okay.
Nope.
Huh.
But anyway, now I can pay attention to the podcast. So who's Bobby Kotick? No, but Dragon Ball. Yes, Cell is a android. Well, I guess technically it'd be more. Would it be an android or a cyborg? No, he'd be an android. He's fully.
Technically, all of them are cyborgs except 16.
Well, no, but is Cell a cyborg? He's organic.
I mean, he's got a bunch of organic material.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think 16's the only proper android out of the bunch. Maybe 19. We don't know enough about 19 for me to say yes or no on that. But 17, 18, and Giro are all 3 cyborgs. So
Aether though. Android 8. He's all robot.
I wouldn't know. I've never watched Dragon Ball.
So this episode is sponsored by what? Android 8.
8?
Yeah, Android 8.
No. He looks like a Frankenstein's monster. So I've heard because I've never watched Dragon Ball.
Android 8 is an Oreo.
What?
Just Google Android 8. It's a version of Android.
All right, Google Android 21 because that's not the one that you're thinking of, but it might as well be.
Oh, that's the one that had the inappropriate art drawn.
Oh my god! Oh boy.
Anyway, this video is sponsored by Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Android 21. Hot damn! I was talking about Android. I think it's 16.
Yeah, you're thinking of Android 16.
No, I was thinking it was Android 18, which that's she's hot. But Android 21. Oh my god! How did
Joe Biden and I approve this?
I guess Joe Biden approves Android 21 being super hot. Okay, that's cool.
This podcast is a shit show.
Speaking of a shit show, but the opposite of a shit show, a good show of loyalty to the gamers, Xbox, Phil Spencer, they released this special for the 20th anniversary of Xbox. They updated a bunch of games for their backwards compatibility program on Xbox. They updated a bunch of old games to 60 FPS, full HD, auto HDR, everything. Now you can play these old games. They're basically remasters, mini remasters, where you can finally enjoy them once again in all their glory. And Phil Spencer made some interesting comments about this. He says that he implies that legal emulation needs to be used in order to preserve games, and he's actively telling like other companies, other manufacturers, whatever, to start doing the same thing as a method to preserve games. Like he's obviously talking to Xbox here, I think. And this is a quote from him.
Well, he'd be talking to himself then, because Phil Spencer is Xbox. I think he's talking to Nintendo.
He probably is. Yeah, Nintendo it's like the complete opposite of Xbox in terms of its backwards compatibility.
Nintendo goes for the Disney Vault style, where they'll re-release their older games for preservation, but only when they want you to play them. And if it's Mother 3, you don't get to play it unless you live in Japan.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't really like this term of legal emulation, because
that's what I was going to ask, because emulation's already legal.
It's completely legal. There's no such thing as illegal emulation, other than if you make an emulator based off of stolen proprietary code, which I don't think is a thing anymore. I don't think anybody does that because it doesn't make sense to do that from a development perspective. This is a great thing to hear from somebody who works at a large company like Microsoft, because this is not something you'd imagine you'd hear from anybody like 10 years ago. Even you could not hear, like, especially Xbox at that time during the launch of the Xbox One, we're gonna do emulation and we think emulation is a good thing. No, they'd never say that.
God, what an about face.
What about the face?
I like this because video games are art, despite what Roger Ebert says. And so preservation of art is super important. So I'm glad that a industry giant is calling for this.
I don't feel like Roger Ebert has said anything about video games for quite a while.
No, not for a while. He hasn't said anything for a while because he died like 5 years ago.
But yeah, I'm sorry. Rest in peace, Roger.
I was sad when he died.
Yet he's still reviewing movies on his website somehow.
God, I hate that. So yeah, his website still employs film critics, but then when they post the reviews, they do it really clickbaity and call it like a Roger Ebert review, even though he's been dead since I think 2013.
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
I mean, what's going to happen when the Mr. GBA Temp dies? Are we going to keep the website up?
Oh, Kyvan?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. Is he still alive?
Yes.
He logged in the other day, didn't he? No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't, but he did get married. Congrats.
Kaiben GBA Temp himself?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Going back to the emulation, though, I think the bigger story here is that Phil Spencer contacted Alan John himself for all the ROMs to make the backwards compatibility work.
That's how you do it.
I have to confirm that indeed I was the one who supplied the ISO file for Sonic Unleashed. Yes, that was the one game that he could not find anywhere because nobody really cared about that game, let's be honest. But now, wow, an entire new fan base popped up because I guess when that game came out, it had some kind of performance issues. It wasn't running at full speed or whatever, because I've been seeing GIFs, videos on Twitter for the past week or so with people posting gameplay snippets of Sonic Unleashed running at full HD 4K, 60 frames per second. And, people are enjoying that. And they're looking at it through a new perspective and quite differently, because at the time, this was the first game after Sonic 06. And its reception was mixed, to say the least, because, okay, it's a Sonic game, but then half of the game you're playing as a werehog. What? And it's like a brawler or something. It's like a third-person action game, and people didn't necessarily enjoy it. But now it's gotten this new perspective on it, and people are enjoying it. I should check it out maybe when I get my Xbox.
Well, I think the patch for Idris Elba's sexy Knuckles really helped to get the game's popularity going.
Eric, didn't you say something about Knuckles' feet before we started recording? Is that
I did not, because I didn't.
Speaking of feet,
you guys think that this new emulator for the PS2 on Android has any?
What new emulator? What? This is coming out of left field. Have you guys heard of AetherXS2? I've not. Tell me more.
AetherXS2 is a new in development PlayStation 2 emulator for Android, and it's currently in alpha. It's gonna get released soon as a closed beta or something.
Liar.
And
you're lying.
You can literally open gbatemp.net and find the article posted by ours only Krista Noren.
Krista
also
lied.
known as Chari.
She lied.
Why are you acting like a GBA Temp member?
Did Krista also claim that she had a Deoxys when she didn't?
Guys, I have a Deoxys. I got it. It's from Alpha Sapphire. I got it. It's in my Pokemon home. I showed it to you. I have a fucking Deoxys, okay? I got a fucking Deoxys, all right? Okay, I have it. Jesus. What more do you need from me? I bought the game. All right, I complete it. I do the whole stupid ass Delta episode. I get the request. I got a Deoxys. I caught it in a Master Ball, man. Fuck.
And so this is coming out for Android. And the developer is Tahalreth. TAHLRETH. So he says that they recommend at least a Snapdragon 845 equivalent device. So I think my phone is a Snapdragon, the OnePlus 7T. What? Snapdragon
is my iPhone 12 an equivalent to a Snapdragon 845-esque?
What iPhone is it?
12 Pro.
Yeah, that's better. That's better than any...
Oh, cool. So I can run this.
No, you can't, because it's Android only. Because Apple doesn't want people developing cool shit on their phones or their hardware, actually.
When is the iPhone port coming out for this?
I don't think that's ever going to happen while Apple is Apple, unfortunately. There used to be a time where Apple devices, like iPhones, were the best emulation devices because they were so much more powerful than Android phones at the time. And a jailbreaked iPhone, like a jailbreaked iPhone 3GS, that was the shit, dude. You could play PSP games on it. You could play like Game Boy Advance and stuff.
Wow.
Emulators on Cydia were crisp. Let me tell you that. Even up to I don't know. I kind of fell off of iPhone hacking after I stopped buying iPhones. Yeah, that was around the time of the 3GS. That's when I switched to Android. But this emulator, it requires at least a Snapdragon 845 equivalent device, and mine fits that criteria. It's an 855 plus. So
look at you go.
I might try this out. I might try to play Metal Gear Solid 2 on my phone. That might be happening whenever this releases.
Oh, can you play Metal Gear Solid 4 on your phone?
No.
Oh.
No, I can't. PS3 emulation isn't even that good on PCs yet, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, this is unfortunate for you.
So what he's saying, you need at least 4 large cores for this emulator to work on your phone. It needs an Adreno GPU, not a Mali GPU, because, well, unexpectedly, this emulator needs a lot of horsepower to emulate the freaking PS2 on a phone. Like, PS2 emulation is even difficult on computers. Makes sense that you need good hardware for that on Android. But yeah, this is the first PS2 emulator on Android, I think. The first one that at least has some grain of truth to it. This is going to be very interesting to see. The developer says that we should have reasonable expectations. Obviously, this isn't going to be something that's going to run like perfectly out of the gate. Even maybe years ahead, you're going to have issues with it because he's the only one who's working on it right now. It's in the very early stage of development. It's missing a lot of features. However, as he says, it's usable for playing some games. I guess those games are like, very easily to emulate games, like some kind of 2D games, like maybe some of the Mega Man games, I guess. I don't know.
According to the article, YouTubers have been given the alpha build, and they've shown off titles such as Devil May Cry, Shadow of the Colossus, God of War, Final Fantasy X.
I need to see this. How did I not see this?
They're running at fairly smooth frame rates.
Okay, wait. Oh, wow. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus is running at... Is that 140 FPS? That can't be right. No. Oh, that's the percentage of the CPU. That's not... It's running at... where's the frames? Why can't I see the frames? Well, anyways, yeah, this is way more...
That's neat.
Polished than I expected. This guy's running it on a tablet? Damn. Playing Crash Bandicoot on Android? Wow.
Whoa. We could play Kingdom Hearts portably without needing the cloud. You could play it offline finally.
Play Crash Bandicoot on Android. It's called Crash Bandicoot on the Run. It's an endless runner by King, and it's the definitive Crash Bandicoot experience.
So they're playing this on the gamer phones that are usually reviewed on GBA Temp. So we got the ROG phone, the Poco X3, the Red Magic S Pro, and it's running surprisingly well. Like, I am impressed by this. This is on this is by the channel Taki Udon on YouTube. Check out the video by Taki Udon. He's playing God of War now, and it's running almost at full speed. Wow. Wow. I am speechless. I was surprised when the Dolphin emulator got available for Android. That blew me away. Like, okay, we can play GameCube on phones now. Whoa.
It's pretty neat.
I'm just wondering how far till we can get, like, I don't know, Switch emulators on phones.
Tomorrow.
I wonder how far until we get PS4 emulator on phones.
It's already available, actually.
He's getting your goat, buddy. Your goat's been got.
How far until PS3 emulators on phones?
I don't know. How far until PS3 emulators are stable on a PC?
How far until Nintendo actually fixes the emulation on the N64 games on Switch Online?
How far until you can hack a Switch? I bet. Yep. I bet you never thought about that.
How far until we can Bloodborne comes to
end
PC?
the episode?
How much longer until Gary Bowser's out of jail? Is he out of jail? Are we gonna let him back on GBA temp?
Why wouldn't we? Like, yeah, he broke the law, but didn't break the GBA temp rules and guidelines.
I don't know. Well, you're a moderator. I feel like you can ban him.
No, why would I ban him?
Why would he want to though?
I don't think I mean, you could, like, Ericzander, I think you could literally go and kill someone and we wouldn't have any grounds to ban you on GBA temp.
What if I killed Weemy Switch? That's how you become a moderator. Hey everybody.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you for
listening
watching
to this week's. Thank you so much for
Thanks
listening.
everybody. I'm glad that
I feel bad for the people who listen and won't get this 40 minutes back ever.
Thank God we're free. Thank God this is not like a Patreon exclusive podcast.
Wait, are we actually
Imagine
uploading
how
this one?
Fucking ripped off people would feel.
Wait, is this what
paying money for this?
Wait, we're actually uploading this one though?
Yeah, we've been uploading every single one.
No.
Eric, I don't think.
No, all of them?
The only episode that we never uploaded, well, we did upload it, but never made it like public, was episode 0. For good reason.
Oh yeah, the 9/11 one.
Yeah, the 9/11 episode. Speaking of 9/11, I don't.
Hey, can you go ahead and just censor everything I've said in this episode? So that I don't have to be associated with it?
Sure, no problem. Okay, bye guys.
Bye everybody, love you.